Welcome back. Let's pick up where we ended. Episode 1. With some kind of introduction, we're probably going to get introduced to one of the base and mission mechanics in here. There's a critical target waiting on the city map.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 3-1 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
The map is where we see the status of City 31. It has no name, it's just a number. Any current targets, we can send our squad to respond. The Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, okay? After which the day automatically advances. Okay. Right now we have just 1 in the downtown area. Needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on the edge. Let's do what we can to help. Okay, sending the APC to resolve this situation will automatically advance the day. Are you ready to proceed? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of other stuff we can do right now. Let's just go ahead.
Your work with 3-1 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
Choose a faction to be the investigation target. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. Progeny, a loose network of human science. Vision is the City 31 entirely psionic, okay. Alien scavengers. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. Okay. Underground religious movement for hybrids. Okay, if they have these guys, I do not like them. And they're only for those who... Sacred Coil. Let's fight these guys.
Sacred Coil is what happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one. They claim to be the true path for City 31's hybrids, as long as that path involves armed sedition.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 3-1 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork, operations, and takedown. From the first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Hidden missions that must be revealed. Okay, so we use the groundwork to get the operations, and the takedown is probably a bigger mission in the end. Active operation. Investigate Sacred Coil. We need to know more about Sacred Coil. Faction overview. Underground religious movement for the hybrids. Investigation opened. No dark events yet, and we have no idea who this leader is. Okay, can we do anything more about that? No, okay, so that's just the status over here. Visit the assembly area.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. And with the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Okay, so this is the engineering and research area then. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapons and armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes. Okay, so if there's any agents we don't like, we can assign them there and make them useful. Elerium. Oh, so they have kept Elerium. That's good. It's one of 3 resources reclamation requires. It's spent to complete projects in the assembly. Select and start an assembly project. Okay, so it's not... We have only one. Android personnel. Instruct Android OPS hub. Grants 1 tactical android. Okay. Okay, can... purchasable in supply. Okay, so this is only the research area then. It's not... We have a supply area too. Blocks all entry-level assembly projects. So that's the... That is the entry. Select and start. This project is already in progress. Yeah, exactly. I have. There is a critical combat mission. Investigate Sacred Coil. Credit is the second. That's no surprise either. They're spent in supply to both buy new items and upgrade existing ones. And does this mean that we get 35 credits? We have 150 so far. Let's just do what they instruct us to do right now. Easy. Reward 35 credits. Send APC. Agent recruit pending. A new agent is available to recruit. Hey! Please visit the armory to make your selection before responding to this target. Okay. So, where is that? This is the armory, where you manage your agents. Loadout, agent abilities, agent biography, and tint armor. Okay, so that's the fashion area.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Okay, so we can choose one of these 3. I immediately want the Snake Man. After what is it? The first of the new XCOMs that they were just thin men. I have got a new appreciation of the Snake Man. This, I don't understand the design of the mutants in this game. They look really strange compared to the other 2 XCOM games, but okay. High health, high mobility, well, probably standard health. Those 2 have the same health, but he has more mobility. Well, he's just a tank, right? High damage, cover destruction. Moving enemies and allies, poison, and let's go with the snake. Has bind and tongue pull. Agents shoot out the tongue to grab a unit and pulls them into melee range. That's probably very useful when to get enemies out of cover. It kind of depends also on how good the hit rate is on it, but this would also be fun, of course. Battering ram and rage, just going totally amok. But let's. I think that'll be the one most useful to start.
Torque.
And
Whisper.
Are we
looks best.
good?
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
Well, at least things are back to normal.
Okay, load out. submachine gun is the only gun she can use right now. If it's a torque, well, I have no idea if they even have traditional sexes. Yeah. Okay. Am I allowed to leave for a mission now?
Our temporary field office has all the basics.
Yeah, okay, this is the supply area.
And ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. And as long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Trank rounds. Razor rounds. These rounds grant +5 aim to the agent when equipped. But if it costs like 75 and 50, does this mean that everyone get trank rounds, as many trank rounds as they want when we buy this? You don't have to buy new ones. Grants breach access through security door. Breaching charge. Ceasefire grenade. Disables firearms in larger radius. Flashbang. Medkit. That's just a medical grenade. Well, didn't we use the medkit the last mission too? So would seem that it's just her. Let's see. Assembly, no, okay, so that's what the 2 there means, that the assembly will be ready in 2 days probably. Investigation is that one. Agents idle. Is there anyone we'd like to swap out here? Was anyone boring? Would like to swap in some instead of. So he's a psionic guy. She's just a cocky medic. He's a bit of a boring breach dude, and she's also pretty boring, although she's good with a shotgun. There we go. Let's add in the snake instead of the hybrid. The following HQ activities are unaddressed. 1 or more agents are idle. Okay, yeah, so I can probably set him in here now. And it's quicker, then it takes 1 day instead. Feels like he's useful then.
If you see a theft, call it into 3-1 PD and move on. But there is one notable exception. Hostile forces carrying dangerous contraband may attempt to flee the scene. Don't let them escape.
Okay. It's interesting that Terminal asked is she a healer? Or was it? No, she's just maybe she's just the engineer basically. But she has the most HP. But we don't have any breach items or anything, so I don't think there's anything reasonable to do here. Just launch it. Get more cash. In the
Earlier
Tesla
this week,
Cybertruck.
a security camera spotted Sacred Coil flunkies sniffing around this warehouse. Today, the silent alarm went off. The place is full of Advent-era contraband on the way to a tech vault.
Some things are best left in the past.
Let's see. Breach. All units through this entrance get +50 dodge for 1 round. All units entering this get +3 mobility for 1 round, and enemies are harder to hit through here. Is it supposed to be safer then? Let's give Terminal the option to run straight through here. This no. Let's give it to Godmother. I think she's the one with the most damage here. I have no good feeling for how good this will be, but let's see. Yeah, let's just use that first.
Open sesame.
Okay. 86 and 72. It would be reasonable, since our sectoid buddy is on the left here, that he would have an easier shot on them. But yeah, on those, him too. So let's take the 86. Okay. And you still just 74. Don't think you have anything better to do. You have 3, all of them are surprised, but unless you're able to do something really quickly, we will get you. 87 and 85. And Torque is on the right here, right? So let's try getting the android 4 to 6 damage. Not a kill. But close. Yeah. Let's hope we get to. Oh, he had a lot of HP. Or armor. Once per mission, an agent can be moved on the timeline so they take next turn. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's a one-time thing. This preparation grants the defense bonus, moves the agents the next turn early in the timeline. Okay, so it's basically just defense. Caught in a dangerous situation or to coordinate tactics. Yeah, okay, so it's basically to wait for something if you have nothing better to do. Like, for instance, Torque now could just stay here behind cover and wait. Which one is he? That's the damage. The next one. You could probably run over here later and take that guy. Let's try this just to fire on the closest one. Oh, 42, that's not a lot. Well, it did work. Well done. Well done, you had the aim. And you can get here. That guy's only has 1 HP now. This low cover, yeah, slow cover, so let's run there. That should be enough. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Unless our luck has to run out, but it hadn't. Oh! Okay, so he's escaping. Enemy activity. Alien
Sacred
activity.
Coil stole specialized mech parts. The kind you can't easily replicate.
Mechs? Weapons free. Sacred Coil does not escape with those parts.
Breach. So we breach. I thought breach would be more unusual or just something in the start of every mission, but it's apparently between each room. So we should probably learn how to do it efficiently. All units through this entrance get plus 50 dodge. Delayed disable. Last unit through this entrance will get their weapon disabled. Okay, that's not good. Who is... I should probably have paid more attention to who has the lowest damage now, but they get more. There's more defense here. All units through this entrance, so that's ready for anything. So let's start with Fork there and Grandmother there. Probably Terminal, and let the poor Verge just go through here and get disabled. Now. Okay, there. I can see them standing on the ready outside. Oh, let's see. 2 characters. 3 to 5 damage. None of them. Let's just take one of them out. I thought you had your weapon disabled. Okay, you're on alert and you're on alert. Okay, there's a lot of alert here. And Torque should probably be able to get that guy. 59, 58, and 56. Can I? Oh, cover rush. What's cover rush? Gain bonus defense and dodge until this agent's first turn. Plus 75 defense and 75 dodge. Let's try to fire on this. Let's see. Yeah, this guy. Highest hit percent. Okay. And yeah, standard breach fire. Kill him or take the android down. You can only fire on that guy, and 70% is enough. Yeah, you should be able to take out that guy now, right? 82. Are we? Unless you should probably be able to see it if you had Overwatch on, right? Can I just let's see? There's no apparent enemies up here, are there? Although we probably wouldn't see them unless we've actually discovered them. So we could try to just run there, and then we should have a better shot and a better position for the next guy. Given that we actually take out that the 80% hit doesn't just fail. And you keep running.
Sacred Coil is on the run. Don't lose them in the warehouse.
Okay. Is that a thing that we might actually lose them? First unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. Okay, that's good. Successful shots on enemies during the breach will stun. Agent damage likely on all of these. Enemies deal 1 less damage during the breach. Well, technically -1 less, but yeah, okay, I'll ignore that. And we can choose when it's done too. Enemies deal 1 less. Let's do this first and just send Torque through here, or Torque and Terminal. Enemies deal 1 less damage. Yeah. The low strength, low health guy. Okay, so this is stun. So the third area. Let's just send these 2 guys through here so they can stun.
Reaching now.
In the
Time
end,
to break.
if we see we need it. Okay, that's an aggressive commando. So, and that's also, that guy's also aggressive, so they will actually fire on us. And 6 to 8 damage, that's good. But I'd rather take out, be pretty sure we take out the commando. Yeah, of course, 6 to 8, that's because of the extra damage due to that breach area. The aggressive ones are more important to get a hold. So let's try to just stun that guy. Okay, we missed, but we have Godmother 2 here, right? Yeah. Let's try you two to get this guy. Missed? Isn't this your job? Shouldn't you be able to actually hit this guy? Yeah, that should be okay. Come on. Yay. That's not good. Aggressive guy. Nade out. Oh. Smoke.
That's the
Smoke
target.
nade. What's the target? Okay, so who moves first of those? That guy moves first. Although here we only have this guy that hasn't even been shot at. So I'd rather try to take out this thing. Or would we be able to... How's the hit rate on this? Can we... 85, 60. Should we try to just pull that guy in here? The commando? Let's try. And see how that works. Well, thank you. And you're number 6, so we will get you. Okay, and we can actually... so we can do both the tongue pole and shoot. Find. Wraps up the enemy, dealing damage and preventing them from acting on their turn. No, let's just fire close range here and try to take that down. That's the guy, damn it. We should probably have waited and taken down that guy. We need to get him. Let's see, because if we run here, let's run there first to see how far we can. Okay. How the hell is it only 60 on that guy now? Well, we did some damage. Okay, self-destruct. Prime self-destruct. That's not the best, but can we actually hit you now? 48%. That shrouding works great. But it's a long time until next time you can actually fire. Although I can't see you, so that's bad. Okay, I should have focused more on actually... Okay. So that's what happens when he primes self-destruct. And... Stupor. Berg psionically stuns the target for 1 to 2 actions, adding them to the neural network. Cannot target enemies in the neural network. Okay. Battle Madness. Attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk and attack nearby targets. Adds them to the neural network. Cannot... Okay, so you can't actually... When you've done something like that in the head of someone, you can't later attack them. Just by just shooting them. Miss.
Finding the flank.
Okay, so you're running away too now. They're getting away. Okay, and that's an excellent. Pressure through to get when you get back to the base. Okay, so apparently, even though we were wounded and didn't get all of the enemies, we did get an excellent. That's not bad. Hooray for us. Let's see what she says when we get back to the base. We got our 35 credits, and the project, the android personnel, is completed. Good.
If Sacred Coil went after mechs, they need soldiers. But for what army? They were underground until Mayor Nightingale's election drove them to the surface. Their hatred for her gave them motive. Find out if Sacred Coil had the means to carry out an assassination.
Yeah, okay. Examine fate propaganda. Okay. Their religious organization claim they have a cure. Find out if there's any truth to these broadcasts. We still don't know who the leader is, but we can try to find a cure. Find if they have a cure.
Voted 5-4 against a citywide curfew. Councilor Parada spoke for the majority.
Maybe
There
it's
is no
that
need
bad.
for such extreme measures. Mayor Nightingale's death is a tragedy,
but to shut down the city due to fear would reject the very principles by which she lived. 3-1 PD remains on high alert throughout City 31. Commissioner Maloof released the following statement.
Every 3-1 PD officer grieves for Mayor Nightingale. Rest assured, we will bring those responsible to justice.
More as the story develops. Celio Dash reporting for Channel 37.
Celio Dash. Yay. I think that's it. Yeah, it looks like one mission an episode is a good split here. So I think that's it. That's it for this episode, and the next time we'll go on the next one and see if we can find out if there's if they actually have a cure, these guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Please comment and like if you have anything you want to say, or if you liked the episode, and subscribe if you want to see more of it. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.